Share the wine. We can share what we got of yours, 'cause we done shared all of mine. Keep on rolling, just a mile to go. Keep on rolling, my old buddy, you're moving much too slow. I just jumped the watchman right outside the fence. Lucas rings for bucks and chains. Ain't that heaven sent?
Hurts my ears to listen, Shannon, it burns my eyes to see. Shot down a man in cold blood, Shannon, might as well been me. Play for life. What the point of what the blood, the point of a knife. Now the die is shaking, now the diamonds fall. There ain't a winner in the game who don't go home with all, not with all. Texas, 4th day of July. Sun so hot, clouds so low, the eagles fill the sky. Catch the Detroit lightning out of Santa Fe. The great northern out of Cheyenne, from sea to shining sea. Gotta go to Tulsa, first train we can ride. Gotta settle one old score, one small point of pride. Ain't a place a man can hide, Shannon. We'll keep him from the sun. Ain't no bed can give us rest now. You keep us on the run. Hey!
Well, thanks, Todd and Matt, for making this happen. This is happening.
Special thanks to Arlo.
Can I have a touch of Scott's guitar? Just a bit.
I could do some of that Scotty guitar. It's so pretty, I want to hear it more.
Just a touch of my guitar on the wedge too, please, just barely.
Chateau, 21 rooms, but one will do. Looking for a chateau, 21 rooms, but one will do. Don't wanna rent it, just need to use it for a minute or two.
Call of the Dude in the Wild.
I got a little red rooster, too lazy to crow for day. Little red rooster, too lazy to crow for day. Keep everything in the barnyard, people, upsetting every way. Dogs begin to bark now, and the hounds begin to howl. Dogs begin to bark now, people, and the hounds begin to howl. Ain't no reason to buck out that stray cat, people. Little red rooster's on the prowl. in every way.
that same sweet song again, will you know why? One thing's so sweet passing by.
I don't know if y'all noticed, but Chuck Spurlock is playing and in the house. This is some badass. Woo! There's Pablo.
David Castell helping out with the musical accoutrement.
At least you'll get one song.
Hey.
South Colorado, West Texas bound. We stopped over in Santa Fe, that being the point, just about halfway. Hey, you know when it was the hardest part of the day. I took the horse up to the stall, went to the bar room, ordered drinks for all. 3 days in the saddle, you know my body hurt. It being summer, I took off my shirt, and I tried to wash off some of that dusty dirt. West Texas cowboy, they's all around, with liquor and money, they's loaded down. So soon after payday, no, it seemed a shame. You know my uncle, he starts a friendly game. Yeah, Hollow Jack and a winner take the name. Winning, Cowboys got told. One of them pulled in, and then two more. Accused him of cheating. Whoa, no, it couldn't be. I know my uncle, he's as honest as me. Hey, I'm as honest as a Denver man could be. starts to draw. I shot him down, he never saw. Shot me another, goddamn, he won't grow. In the confusion, I'm gonna grab the gold. Hey, we hightailed it down to Mexico. Love those cowboys, they love their gold. Love my uncle, God rest his soul. Taught me good, Lord, and he taught me all I know. Taught me so well, I grabbed that gold. And I left his dead ass there by the side of the road. Watching flies and children on the street. And I catch a glimpse of bright-eyed girls who giggle when I smile. There's a little boy who wants to shine my feet. And there's a 3 days ride from Bakersfield. I don't know why I came. I guess I came to keep from paying due. So instead I got a bottle and a girl just 14 and a damn good case of the Mexicali Blues. Yeah.
Is there anything a man don't stand to lose? When the devil wants to take it all away, cherish where your thoughts and keep a tight grip on your booze. Just thinking and drinking all I have today.
She was fresh in town. I didn't know a straight line rain from hell. She had raven hair, a ruffled dress, a raven's day to go home. All the French perfume you care to smell. She took me up into her room, whispered in my ear, go on, my friend, do anything you choose. Now I'm paying all those happy hours I spent up in her arms. With a lifetime's worth of the Mexicali Blues.
Is there anything a man don't stand to lose? When the devil wants to take it all away, cherish where your thoughts and keep a tight grip on your booze. Just thinking and drinking all I had today.
Town, sometimes he was the law. Billie Jean was waiting when he came. She told me he would take her if I didn't use my gun. I'd have no one but myself to blame. I went down to those dusty streets, blood was on my mind. I guess that stranger hadn't heard the news. Cause I shot first and killed, but he didn't even draw. Made me trade the gallows for the Mexicali Blues, yeah.
Is there anything a man don't stand to lose? When he lets a woman hold him in her hand, you just might find yourself out there on horseback. in the dark, just riding and running across those desert sands. solid. Got one solid guarantee, yeah. Some got 6 months, some got one solid, yeah. Me and my buddy both got lifetime, yeah.
share your strength, like, if you please, as you spoke so kind, talk so bad. Samson said, Delilah, you cut off my hair, you can shave my hair, clean as my hand. I need to come as natural as any other man. If I
Had my way, if I had my way,
if I
had my way,
I would
tear this old building down.
You read about Samson, told from his wife, he was the strongest man to ever have lived on earth. One day while Samson was walking along, looked down on the ground, he saw an old jawbone, and he stretched out his arm, chains broke like thread. When he got to moving, 20,000 was dead. If I
Had my way, if I had my way,
if I
had my way, I would tear this whole building down.
Good mighty time. Samson and Delilah, they got an attack. Samson had crawled up on the lion's back. You read about this lie, he killed a man with his paw. Samson's got his hands up around that lion's jaw, and he grabbed that beast over and just killed him dead. And the bees made honey in the lion's head. If I
Had my way,
if I had my way, if I
had my way,
I would
tear this old building down.
one more time.
We're going to stop. We're going to take 5 minutes, which will be 25 minutes. Thanks, y'all. Yeah.